Hello everyone, this is Todd Lile, your superintendent. As many of you are aware, schools across the Central Valley are either slowly opening or planning to reopen soon. We see and we feel the anxiety this has created in our school community. As an organization, we are committed to supporting the general public health of our community, our workforce, and our students to ensure all our local businesses can stay open, employees can remain at work, and students can continue learning. We are also committed to research-based mitigation measures needed to support our local families, our community, and the economy by making every effort to minimize the spread of COVID-19. For this reason, we started the school year through distance learning. Although distance learning is clearly suboptimal, it has provided for the health and safety of our students, our staff, our families, and ultimately the entire community. Between all of our full and part-time staff, we employ nearly 3,000 people and serve over 20,000 students. The interaction of that many people is a powerful variable Madera has not yet encountered, and we believe partially accounts for the stabilizing numbers of COVID-19 infections. Students, parents, and teachers all agree schools need to be open. However, there is little agreement on the acceptable levels of risk. Our governing board wants our schools open as well, but we must ensure the safety of our staff and students in order to do so. Our county is still in the purple status on the state COVID-19 monitoring system. The purple status means that we still have widespread cases of COVID-19 in our county. Madera as a city has been responsible for more than 80% of the entire county infection rate. According to current research across the United States, we are seeing that adherence to safety protocols really helps, but can't ensure zero risk. To be clear, we're at a strange crossroads where schools around the world are welcoming the return of students and other countries are completely locking down, just as some staff is increasingly adamant about working from home. Some believe the coronavirus is a hoax and others have a deep sense of dread. Well, the virus is real, and we have lost close friends and family here in Madera. Despite wanting my own children in school again and seeing the mutual struggles of our students, teachers, and parents firsthand in my home, we must be conscious of the rising numbers in our community as winter approaches. We know students will be in schools again, hopefully in the very near future. So we have been operating on the following premise. If we believe students should learn in schools again, we must first prove it's safe for teachers to teach in empty classrooms. Our governing board has directed us to plan carefully and prioritize the safety of students and staff. They feel the pressure from the general public to open schools as quickly as possible, and they also feel the stress of distance learning and know that that stress is immense. Our trustees are not setting a certain date to reopen schools, but instead believe the science and public health guidance will lead our decision making. Although we've only had 2 confirmed cases of COVID-19 transmissions within our district since March, and our staff has amassed hundreds of thousands of hours of work, many still do not feel safe. According to the most recent weekly survey results, 84% of employees agreed or strongly agreed to the statement, "Over the past week, I have felt safe while working here." We still have work to do to get our employees closer to 100% feeling safe. We all must follow the safety protocols which could be with us long into the future. Wear a mask, physical distancing at least 6 feet or more, especially indoors. Stay home if you feel sick or have recently been exposed to someone who tested positive for COVID-19, and frequently wash your hands and disinfect work surfaces after use. A very wise lady from Ed Services recently mentioned that she believed every hour of in-person instruction is worth more than double the value of an hour of distance learning. That rings true to me, and still our staff have done wonders remotely. Each day seems like it's a bit better all around. However, there are some days our staff and students feel utterly defeated. Frederick Douglass once said, "If there is no struggle, there is no progress." I truly believe we will grow stronger as a district and a community at large through arguably one of the most challenging periods in our history. And I am proud of this organization and how carefully we have held together with our community. The thousands of sacrifices and struggles that you're currently tackling and working to overcome is absolutely incredible. and gives us reason to believe. Thank you to all of our educators, our site leaders, support staff, parents, and students for your incredible flexibility, perseverance, and continued efforts. I believe in Madera Unified, and I hope you do too.